So what's my job about? I actually help people to move one place to another without hassle. That's it. That's the only work I'm doing here. So actually, it doesn't matter where you come from, and then the destination here I'm doing it's Australia only. And within Australia, I only do one type of candidate who has a technology background, working for technology companies, or they are specialists, or they have great contribution and achievement in their sector. So it's any other areas, or they have great potential, right? Very talented young person, not such significant achievement so far, but they're likely to achieve in the future. So I'm only helping with this type of candidate. Why is that? I think that's really make myself to be extremely focused, and then doing something that we are able to do that. So based on this kind of strategy and then findings, so I decided our team is really focused, needs to focus that. So we trained in the team where it's really important for me to practice to process enough applications, because when I have enough applications, it means I have enough contribution to the Australian community. And then I have the negotiation power with the department. So if I just submit one application per month, now I don't have much negotiation power, right? They just don't think you're important. But if I'm doing 3 applications, 5 applications per week, now I have stronger negotiation power, and then I understand more about the market. I understand more about what people's doing. So this is sometimes what I mentioned. Being specialist is actually a choice. A choice means you have to decline other opportunities. Choice, you have to tell them, I'm not interested about property. I'm not interested about your investment. I don't want to know about anything else, but I want to make sure. I want you to get the first step right, okay? I want you to get permanent visa right first. Once you got permanent visa, something else will be really easy to purchase house, just about market. Something else about children's education, health insurance, anything like that. It's really so many agencies down there, they can do the work. But my part of work, I want to make sure that it's really important. I want to make sure that step is correct, and we can deliver in a set within client's expectation. Now, for me to do continuing, deliver result, it's actually really tough, because when we have enough applications, it means that we have a team. I need to manage a team at the same time. How am I going to make sure that when everyone else has all the same backgrounds and different backgrounds, and we have competitors, how am I actually making sure that I'm laser focused? Now, so if you read my information, the only way, a method I communicate with my channel and my audience is really through YouTube, right? Through YouTube, through any other materials, but just this is the way I communicate with our audience. So I don't, work with any other agencies. They refer clients to me, and they don't allow us to talk to clients directly. They say, okay, you just educate me. I decline all these opportunities. I note that these people, these agencies, they don't really care about results, and they don't want to spend time to dive in a specific sector, a subject matter, to really, make sure they are very specialized in that. I also noticed another type of agency. They are focused more about their practice instead of result. They cannot give you a set time. And then this is quite funny, because you're supposed to know that if you're working and specializing in one area. If someone asked me the other time, parent visa, I always say, it's not, I don't know. I do, but I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to help you with that, okay? If you say student visa, I'm not going to help you with that. Especially if someone, lately I come to the conclusion I should not refer them to another agency. Why is that? Because I'm really not sure about the quality of work. Sometimes when I refer a student to another student agency, and then it turns out the experience is not really good. And they came back to me. I thought, oh, wow, it's not my clients. Now, how am I supposed to be responsible for that? So if someone asks me for any other visas, if your clients, I'm happy, our clients, existing our clients, if you ask a student visa, anything that I'm happy to help, okay? I'm happy to provide free advice. But if someone is not our client, but I want, say, Joanne, can you help with this parent visa? I just don't do that. You need to search around. And it's very tough. I know it is very tough to find a really reliable agent down there, because its market is so big, and sometimes it's very difficult if you communicate with someone who you haven't met. But it surprised me a lot that all of our candidates that I want to meet all of you, all our successful candidates, none of them actually met me in person. And it surprised me a lot that people can make judgment based on that. And I'm really willing to really continue sharing my experience, sharing my journey of, understanding more about sector, understanding more about clients, understanding as a person how I actually evolve, understand how, organization like us, how we improve ourselves. We continually evolve. We continually explore the opportunity to be, more productive, more efficient, so I can take enough clients, because I focus quality over quantity. So in the past 6 months or so, I focused a lot of my time to really focus on building team that has a lot of automation, but deliver same result just like if I'm doing myself. Of course, at this point, I'm still a practitioner. Means I actually need to talk to all our team members, all visa status, EOI status of all applications. I need to understand what's going on with that. But at the same time, I want to make sure that I'm able to help enough people, of course. Now, because of the limitation of our manpower, of my capacity, I only take applications where candidates have a really strong desire to use our service. If you're not certain, and if you don't want to take any financial commitment whatsoever, please don't communicate with me, because I don't help everybody. I encourage you to find someone else you might feel that it may be helpful. I'm sure there's lots of it over there. Maybe the way they communicate is not through YouTube, maybe something else. But I welcome everybody to search around, because our service is premium. For me to make sure that we provide that to the market. However, because our premium service, I'm really happy to provide free consultation. This is sometimes very competitive, free consultation and free assessment for all candidates. Even some candidates come back to me when they launch DIY the application. I gave them some advice as well. Of course, at that time, if they already launched them, we couldn't help any more further. But I gave them advice, say, this is the area you can work. I just want to give as much information as possible, that that's enough information that you can make informed decision. All right, thank you very much for watching. Free assessment, hit the link below or subscribe my channel. I see you next time. Bye-bye.